Right, starting off, gonna get nice and loose in the shoulders. Allow your posture before we even begin to move. We want to focus on that long spine, right? So we want to think of that tailbone always pointing at the ground, okay? Tailbone always pointing down. We have a slight lift up and in of that belly button, and we're always super aware to keep the shoulders away from the ears. Okay, this is really your time to let your posture kind of shine, okay, especially in that bar workout. So we'll start off with just a nice, easy forward fold shape. You're gonna have your arms up overhead. And then of course, if they get tired, you're always welcome to rest them on your hips. Okay, but with your long neck, you're gonna hinge at your hips, maybe bend at your knees a little bit. We're just gonna bow forward. I want you to think of keeping your spine long and your knees can bend, okay? And then all the way back up to standing. 10 times like that, bow forward, keep breathing, and standing. So I want you to put a lot of good weight in your toes. 3, and keep that spine really long, like when you come to your fold shape, I could sit a glass of water on your back. Okay. Getting those hamstrings warm. Maybe you find that after a few, you can extend your knees a little bit more, but only if it's comfortable. 2 more. 1 more. Now fold it forward. We're going to hold right here. Bend your knees just enough that you can put your left fingertips down on the floor. And then we're going to get the right arm up. Think of reaching to twist, bending those knees as much as you need to, okay? Or as little. We're going to bring it down, top hand down, bottom hand up, big twist. And let's take that a few times side to side. Right? And left. And remember to keep breathing. Just enjoying your workout. Okay, workout's one place where you can kind of express yourself with your movements and not worry if they're perfect or anything this way or the other. Okay, 2 more. Okay, opening up the backs of the legs, opening up that spine and chest. Okay, next time you come down through center, put a nice bend in your knees. Grab your hands to your hips, come on up to standing, and step those feet nice and wide here. We'll take a big horse squat shape with the toes pointed slightly out and the heels more in. And then you can drop your hips down low. You want to think of them being level with your knees, but if you need a break, you can always come up and out and settle back in, because I'll have us here for quite a bit today. Now take a look, find your long spine. Take a look, make sure the knees are pointed over the toes. Whew, and settle in. We're gonna do 10 squats, nice and low, and then up high. Okay, should feel like a relief to stand up, nice and low, and up high. Here's 3, and high. Keep breathing, 4. Waking up those legs, 5, 6, 7, feel free to adjust your stance. I always have to shorten my stance here. 9, and 10, now hold it here. Make some cactus arms. We're gonna have one heel, the right heel, way up high. We're gonna keep it up high. Cool, keep that thing off the floor. As you inhale, stand up, so you're still up with the right heel. Cactus arms reaching high, and exhale, squat down. Still that right heel is floating. Draw the cactus elbows in. 10 like that. Inhale up, exhale down. 3, and down. 4, okay, really waking up that right leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, come on down, hold, get that heel nice and high, play around with that shape, and then see if you could drop it down with control. Let's switch sides, okay? The left heel is the up heel now. It's gonna remain up. Whew. Cactus up, cactus down. Really working that left leg, just let it happen. Let the warmth build. And 3, 4. Keep the spine long here. Notice if you tend to bow forward, really keep lifting that chest up and open. 6, 7, 8. Let that left leg work. Okay, it's nice work. Next time you come down, hold it here. Open the knees nice and wide. And we're gonna try 2 heels up. Big challenge. So if you need to drop them and take a break, do it. But here we go, 10 times up and down. You can do cactus arms up and down. Whew. Okay, feel free to make your squat a little smaller if you need to. Drop maybe heels. 6, 7, 8. Nice and low. This is getting the legs really warm. Hold the last one. See if you could slowly drop those heels. All right, go ahead and extend your knees. Nice work. My legs are warm. I'm sure yours are too. We can shimmy our feet back together. And go ahead and find the back of your space. And we'll step forward into what in a yoga class we would call a downward facing dog. So you can bend your knees, slide your hands down, and bring your hands to walk out toward the front of your space, okay? Your hips are up in the sky in your downward facing dog. And you can always bend your knees if you need to and come down to hands and knees, okay? Ooh, I'm out of breath from those squats. Okay, friends, so getting into some more work in those legs, also working your upper body a little bit too. We're just gonna start with some gentle workouts or walkouts here in your downward facing dog. So notice how nice it feels to open up the backs of the legs here. And then we can play around with that shape. What if you came up on both your tippy toes and then tap your knees down? See if you could tap them very gently to the ground. And then knees up high. Keep those tippy toes high. And exhale, heels down. Let's do that again. Heels up, knees down, knees up, heels down. Let's do it 3 more times. Up and heel, heel, knee, up and heel. One more, heel, knee, knees up, heels down. Take a moment to feel that stretch. And as always, take a break if you need to, because I'm going to take us into some nice movement here with that right leg. So go ahead and round into the left leg and get the right leg up in the sky. Okay? And we want the right hip internally rotating and pointing down at the earth. Okay? So notice that the right toes are always going to point down here. Nice internal rotation. Take a break on the right and the left knee if you need to, but we're going to go with the right leg up and the right leg down here. Keep it breathing up and down. 3. Think of pushing the floor with your hands. Think of sailing your heart back toward the back of your space. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now get the leg up in the air, hold it. We're going to externally rotate the hip now, pointing the toes out to the side. Let's do 10, okay? 10, 9. Try to keep the hip from lifting, but just externally rotate that hip. Nice. Point the toes out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let the right foot down. Go ahead and walk to your hands here, giving that upper body a little rest. Maybe grab your elbows and just kind of hang and swing it. All right, shake that off. Ooh, a lot of work for that upper body. Let's do one roll up. So parallel your feet here. Nice bend in your knees. And as you inhale, roll yourself up. Think of using all the muscles on your back body to lift and open your front body. Okay, with your exhale, nice and easy, roll it all the way back down. Use that spine. Hang your head. Okay, that was our little break. Let's get back into that downward facing dog shape. So step your feet away from your hands. Okay, if I could boil downward facing dog down to 2 principles, I would say push the floor away with your arms and your legs and sail your heart back to the back of your space. And you want a long neck here, okay? Let's get the left leg up in the air. And just take a moment to feel the hip alignment. The left hip pointing down, the left toe is pointing down, okay? Everything facing the floor. And we're gonna bring the hip or the leg up and down 10 times. 2, and up. 3, nice and easy, nice and controlled. 4, 5, so you could do this with the right knee down if you needed to. 6, okay, that's a nice modification. 7, 8, 9, and number 10, now hold it here. We're gonna rearrange the hip. So keep the left hip level with the right. Just spin your left toes to point to the left. And think of bringing your arch down to kiss the floor and then up 10 times. Arch down and arch up. 3, 4, 5, 6, externally rotating really calls in a whole different set of muscles, doesn't it? 9 and 10. Nice. Let it go. Walk to your hands. Take another moment. Give your upper body a little rest. We're just going to hang and swing it. Shake your head. Okay, shaking that side off. As you're ready, parallel your feet, parallel your legs. We're going to inhale to roll it up. Spread open the front of your body. And exhale, roll it all the way back down. Shake that off. Okay, now I'm going to get even more challenging with our workout. We're going to walk our feet all the way back to a plank position here. Okay, some nice barre-inspired plank time. So your shoulders are over your wrists, okay? And if you need to drop your knees, you're still in a plank. So you're just going to keep the strong belly, keep the heart lifting, knees up or down. Okay. As you're ready, we're going to play around with a little shape here. So from your plank, you're going to press it back to a downward facing dog. Okay? And then forward to your plank. Nice and simple. Try a couple more. Down dog and plank. Knowing that you can do this on your knees. On your knees, it would be nice as well, okay? Down dog and plank. I call it a plank dog. Now next time you come forward into your plank, hold it right there. I want to add something. With your shoulders over your wrists, very carefully, take one hand and tap the other shoulder and bring it back to the floor. You can do this with your knees down. Take one hand, tap the other shoulder, bring it back down. Shoulder taps, side to side. Keep tapping that shoulder, okay? No matter what, I want you to really focus here on keeping your hips and shoulders level with the mat. Notice how everything wants to wobble. See if you can totally isolate it. Okay, nice challenge. From your shoulder tap, okay? Next time those hands come down, see if we can come down to your elbows. We want 1 down very carefully, 2 down very carefully. Again, you can do all this with your knees down, okay? And then see if you can come back up to your hands. Carefully 1 hand, carefully 2 hands. Let's do it again. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. 1 more, just like that. Elbow, elbow, hand, and hand. Okay, now I'm bringing us back down to our elbows, and we're going to stay there. Holding and breathing in your elbow plank. Think of lifting your belly up away from the floor, lifting your heart up away from the floor. Let's add some interest in the lower body. So we're going to lift the right leg. Feel free to drop that left knee if you need to. Nice and straight and leveled off with the floor, we're going to lift and lower that right leg. Up, and 3, and 4. We're going to do 10. So here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it and breathe. See if you can press your hips toward the back of your space. 1 more breath. And let it go. Bring it back to 2 feet down. Switching sides. Left leg up. And down. Up. 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and now hold it. Maybe push the floor with your strong arms. Move your shoulders and your hips toward the back of your space. Feels nice in your shoulders. And then let it go. Back to a regular elbow plank. With or without the help of your knees. Come on up to your hands. And then walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Grab your elbows here. Let your upper body take a moment. Maybe even join those hands behind your back and stretch out your shoulders. All right, we're gonna roll it up. So as you're ready, push down into your heels. Come on up. Okay, shake it off. We'll stay standing for a little while now. Give that upper body a little breathing room. Go ahead and make that nice right angle position with your feet, with your toes pointed out to the sides and your heels inward, okay? And you can have your arms out in front, of course, or you put them on your hips maybe. Some folks like to have them up overhead. But find a nice long posture here, tailbone pointed down, belly button lifting up and in. And like you're trying to show me the inside of your calf and the inside of your thigh, we're just gonna point the knees out to the side in a little plie squat, and then back up. Knees to the side, and back up. Let's do 10, just like this, just to warm up the shape. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep that long spine. 3, little slight tuck in the chin so the back of the neck is long. And 1, now hold here. Keep your heels kissing, okay? And keep the inside of the leg flipped out. We're gonna do up on the tiptoes and down to the plie squat, okay? Up on the tiptoes and down to the squat. If you want, you can do your arms along with your legs, make a cool shape. Okay, breathing here. Stay nice and low. Okay, maybe get a little more grounded in those heels. Next time your heels come down, hold it there. Okay, come all the way up to standing tippy toes here. Heels down all the way down. So up to tippy toes and down to the squat. Tippy toes and squat. Okay, let that inner leg really flip out and forward, like you're always trying to show someone in front of you the inseam of your pants. Next time you come up to that squat, or that tippy toe, come up to the tippy toe and hold it. Keep the tippy toe, lock in those feet, keep the heels as high as you like, and we're gonna drop nice and low in your squat, knees pointed out and up. Whew. Drop and up. Just find a nice pace that suits you. You could do slow or fast. Drop and up. Keep those feet strong. Okay, just about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. Drop the heels, shake it off. Wow, okay, let's do another minute of standing work. I'll get you down, we'll do some abs, and then we'll say goodbye. I'll send you on your way. Go ahead and round into your left foot. Remember to point your tailbone down, okay? We're gonna do a little single leg squat here. By bending that left knee, just kind of put some squat into it. Remember, it can be a little squat or a big squat. Okay, we're gonna get the right leg out front. Again, arms wherever you like, high, medium, or low. And we're just gonna lift the front leg and tap. So right leg up and tap. Now this whole time the left leg is holding a little single leg squat. Tap, up, and tap. Maybe you drop a little lower once the movement kind of warms up and softens up, and tap. Nice, next time you lift it, hold it. See if you can hold it in the air, either bent or extended. We're gonna extend and bend that bottom knee. Extend and bend, extend and bend. See if you could lengthen out through that pointy toe. Extend, bend. Okay, maybe you challenge yourself to lift that toe a little higher. Who knows? Okay, next time you come down to the squat, hold it there. Maybe get those arms up overhead. Think of pointing that tailbone down, lifting the heart up, and shake it off. Let it go. Okay, let's do the other side. So, toes are still pointed at 90 degrees, tailbone still pointed down. We're gonna bend into that right knee and just get the left leg out front. So find your stance here. Tap the toe down, lift it up, down and up. Okay, so finding that nice bend in the right knee here. Nice little soft bend. Whoa. Okay, now next time you lift the left leg, hold it. We're gonna extend the right knee and bend. Extend and bend, just 10 like this. So 8, 7, 6, whoa, 5, whew, there's extra gravity in here today. 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it, extend, lift the leg, and let it go. Whoa, shake it off. Let's come down to the floor so you can, hinging at your hips, bring your hands to the ground. Okay, bend your knees, come to a seat. I want to get the abs for 1 solid minute, okay? So come on down to a boat pose, a half boat pose, I should say, with your shoulder blades lifted, your chin tucked, and you can start with your knees over your hips. And we're going to take turns hugging one knee towards you, okay, as the other knee moves away. Hug and hug. And you could do this with your head on the floor, so that would be a nice, gentle option. But if you like a little more spice, hug those knees. Okay, 1 solid minute here. And then we'll cool down and stretch. Okay, we really put the express in express today. Holding, breathing, staying strong. Pull those belly muscles to the ground, okay? You want to think of your belly being really glued to the earth. Remember, you can bend the knees more. You can extend them more. You're more than halfway through your minute. Stick with it. Taking care of your abs, my friends, is one of your #1 best bets for keeping your low back happy. Okay, your abs and your low back are life partners. So we have to keep them both happy. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1, let it go. All right, drop your knees out to one side. Make cactus arms and look away from your knees. Let your breath slow down. Let your heart rate slow down. Nice work today. Let's just give it a little moment to cool down, okay? Maybe one more breath in this twist, kind of twisting out your whole torso, spreading open your upper body. And then we'll switch it to the other side. Bring the knees across your body. Look away from your knees. Okay, let's bring those knees back in. You can tuck your hands behind them, rock it up. Okay, that was super fun workout, guys. Thanks so much.